Let's talk about what sold on Whatnot on Thursday evening. So this was my 6th evening show for Whatnot, and it went well. Thank goodness. We're 3 and 3 so far. 3 good, 3 bad. So we're gonna keep riding this train. We'll see how it goes. I sold a total of 13 items, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. What was my total? I can't remember. Whatnot sent me a little summary. I don't remember at the moment what it was. I feel like it was like $222 revenue. It'll be like $191 after fees. So I'll take it. It was a pretty small population of people that attended the show. That's okay. Sometimes you just need a couple. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what sold. Try to remember. I mean, I can tell you how much it sold for. I don't remember how much I paid for stuff, but you know. Let's see. All right, so person number 1 is a new to me customer. I had 4 new customers, 2 return customers, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. Purchase this belt. This is a really cute little 80s belt. I feel like I paid $5 for this when I bought it. I'm not 100% confident about that, but here it is. And what did it sold for $10, so very cool. And then the second piece that this customer purchased was this really cute little pink tapestry skirt. I do not remember how much I paid for this, which is sad because I just got it, but it sold also for $10. I'm pretty sure. I'm saying that. I didn't actually look at my totals. She spent a total, yeah, each one sold for 10. She spent a total of 20, and I was just assuming that I had each one of them at 10. And I was correct. So let me fold these little babies up. 1, 2. I tried to go to a vintage, it was kind of marketed as a liquidation sale this morning. It was multiple vendors and in a warehouse. It looked pretty cool. And then I got there, waited about 40 minutes to get in. And turns out that what it really was kind of like a mini vintage show, which like is cool. It's just not really what I was thinking it was going to be. The prices were great for personal use. They were not fantastic for resale. I mean, they were not fantastic for me for resale. There definitely was a lot of room left in the pricing for people to be able to make some money if they wanted to. But I'm mad that I went and waited in line for like 40 minutes, and then I don't know how long I was in there, 45 minutes, an hour, something like that. And then I left empty-handed because anything I would have gotten for personal use, like there was a lot of stuff that was really pretty, like a 40s dressing gown. And it's like, well, Laura, you kind of have 2 of those that you barely wear. And then there was this amazing pair of like Vanity Fair, like printed, like girdle panties. And I was like, okay, but you also have a pair of Emilio Pucci panties that you literally never wear. So, you know, everything was like that for me. So I walked out without anything. It was a little bit frustrating, but what are you going to do? All right, my second customer is a repeat customer for me. She bought 2 items. This adorable kimono robe, which is very pretty. And let's see, I've got to make sure that I fold that in some sort of visually pleasing manner. This was $15. So very cute. Let me get it all folded up for you. So now that I went to this vintage thing, it was kind of like a mini Manhattan vintage show with better price. There were gorgeous pieces there. I mean, there was everything from, you know, Edwardian, I don't know about Victorian, maybe, I think Victorian, 20s lingerie that was very tempting. Again, I have pieces that I don't wear. So, and, you know, all the way up to like more modern, like t-shirt, you know, like Y2K era kind of stuff. So it was fun visually speaking, but I didn't get anything. The second thing that this person purchased was this set, which I love. I sold this for $12. The pants have some discoloration on the leg, which made me sad, but it's still an amazing set. and and the waistband on this. Somebody changed out the elastic in the waist, and I can't really criticize because if it's not channel set, I can't do a much better job, but you know, like A for effort, I guess. A little janky. Fortunately, you're not really seeing it, so it's okay. But so hopefully this person enjoys these two sets. I always love finding vintage lingerie and pajamas and everything. I'm using up the last of my smaller poly mailers here too. I did order more, but of course they're going to be like a week out in arriving, but at least I've got them on order. So let's see, let's get this all folded up. Doodly-doo. Anyway, I don't know if I already said this. I really want to go thrifting since I was like left so dissatisfied by this morning's venture, but also the place where I like to go. I feel like if I don't go at 10 a.m. when the new racks are being rolled out, then why even bother? Possibly not the healthiest mindset, but that's okay. I definitely have more than enough things here in my own home that I should be attending to. All right. Next one is another new to me customer. She purchased one item and it was an epic one. It is this Susan Tudor dress, which I'm sure, I don't know if I talked about this. So in a haul I talked about it, but I didn't know anything yet. This tag, you see it says Made in USA by Susan Tudor. When I tried to look up Susan Tudor for comps, I kept getting all these Susan Fries results. And I mean, obviously it looks like Diane Fries and Susan Fries type of aesthetic, right? Which is one of the reasons I love it. But all of these results that Google was giving me were all like Susan Fries. And I could not find anything that explained why that was. So the Susan in Susan Fries and Susan Tudor is the same, you know, it's like the same handwriting. But I could not find any information online as to like, did she get married? Did she decide that she hates the Fries family and just change her name? I don't know. Like, what, did she have an offshoot company? I don't know. So I want to research a little more just because I'm curious. But I'm very happy that this is going off to someone who seemed to be super excited about it, which I'm glad for. This sold for $30. So I'm also really excited about that. I obviously would have put this up on Etsy or something for way more. Let me see, stick that right there. I need to put that in a big bag just because it's poofy and cute. It's a good size. So super, super excited about this. It's such a pretty dress. Damn it, now I really want to go thrifting some more. I feel like it's such a bad idea. The store that I like to go to has what they call a happy hour sale, where stuff is 50% off from like 4 to 8. Like, I could make it to go to that, but I don't know. All right. Next package is another return customer. She purchased 2 items from me. I'm going to assume 15 and 15. Yes, so each item that she purchased was $15. First, she got this vintage cachet bolero jacket. I love it. And I'm going to give you a little label love now because we all love a good label, even though the whole video is not that long ago. It's like 1 or 2 videos ago. So you may have seen that label already. That's okay. You've seen it again. This is such a cool jacket. All right, let's see. Let's get it all. So this jacket has beaded buttons. The buttons have really heavy beading. So I'm going to try and fold it up so that the buttons are sort of cushioned and protected, as I immediately fold it so that the buttons are flat in the front because what's the second piece? Oh, that dress. Okay, I'll be able to cushion these, I think. Okay. All right, perfect. That. And then the second piece that she purchased was this dress. Really cute. It's red with like silver and gold metallic detail, which my lighting is not being fantastic with showing you, but you got it. You get it. Number 30, 30, 30, 30. Trying to keep my little things in order here. These numbers are so necessary for me when I'm doing my shows and doing my shipping and everything, but straightening out all the numbers when I'm loading everything in and rearranging sold items and newly listed items, etc. It's like the bane of my existence. And the little number tags are cheap garbage. I got them on Amazon, so I mean, it's not surprising that they're cheap garbage, but they keep like snapping. So like this little part here just cracks in half all the time. It's very annoying. All right, let me see. How can do I have a poly mailer for this poor little, oh, this one's nice. Okay, put it in here. I'm trying to reuse some older ones, but sometimes when I've had them in my inventory totes, they get, they've been shuffled around for too long and they start looking janky. But it looks nice and buttons are protected, so we're good. All right, next is another new to me customer. She purchased 2 items, probably $10 each. Let's see. Yes, $10 each. 2 skirts. No, not 2 skirts. I'm lying. 1 skirt. This one. How adorable. This is Adrian Vittadini. Blah, blah, blah. That one. You've probably seen it before. Let's see. Vittadini. Yeah, for some reason my brain wants to stick another I in there somewhere. So, all right, here we go. Here's this. All right, look, I want to ask you all to talk me into not going to the thrift store again today, but by the time you see this video, this decision will have been like weeks ago. But oh my gosh, I need to talk myself out of it. More than enough things here to do. All right. Second item she purchased was these adorable little shorts. So look at how pretty these are. I love these. And yes, they're shorts. And it's gonna be November in like a minute and a half. But A, they're gorgeous. B, Doc Martens. That's all I'm just stick them with Doc Martens and like literally anything. Doc Martens and a sweater. Doc Martens and a leather jacket. Doc Martens and an oversized t-shirt. Whatever. Black florals and Doc Martens are like the classic couple. So, speaking of Doc Martens, I need new ones. I purchased a pair of Doc Martens several years ago, and by several, 10 maybe, I don't remember. I got the vegan ones because I don't want to buy new leather. Because animals, but unfortunately vegan stuff also doesn't always hold up super well. And now they are shredded. So I keep looking at Poshmark. For some reason I only look at Poshmark. I don't look at eBay. Obviously not, I'm not looking at Etsy because it's gonna be too expensive. So let's see. So I keep looking at Posh and then like seeing ones that are acceptable and then not getting them because like they're not perfect. And by perfect, I mean, like, I don't want plain colored ones. I want like a floral, but it has to be the right floral and they can't be too expensive and all the things. So then I just have shoes that are falling apart for like a year because I don't want to get other shoes. All right. Final package that I'm wrapping up. New to me customer. She purchased 4 items. I love all of the things that she picked up. And she seemed super excited. So I'm very happy about that. First, she got this shirt. This is such a cute little t-shirt. It's got this open work detail down each sleeve. Sorry, you're only seeing the bottom half of my face. Like, it's just, my tripod is short and whatever, it's a thing. Let's see. Look at the tag though. So adorable. So cute. 33. And she liked the skirt that I paired it with for the photo. And she bought that as well. This shirt she paid, let's see, $15 for this. Well worth it because it's so adorable. If this wasn't yellow, if this was like one of my colors, I definitely would have kept it. I kind of wanted to keep it anyway because I love the silhouette of it. I love the scoop neck. It's got little ruffly thing. I love the sleeves. I love how fitted it is, but yellow is just not my jam. All right, then she also picked up the skirt that I had photographed with it, which is really cute. This does have some discolorations, so I priced it at $10. They may come out, but I don't know. So it's an adorable skirt though. Very happy about that. So let's get this wrapped up nicely. And in other news, I've been getting my items, all my Etsy, eBay, Depop items imported into Vendoo, and I started cross-posting some stuff, which I'll be honest, it's a little tedious. Like, it's definitely better than having to just do all of it completely manually, but it's almost like, I mean, and I guess that's essentially what it is. It's like you're listing something 4 times. You list it once in Vendoo, and then you have to complete all the additional or specific details for eBay, Etsy, and Depop, because they all do their things differently. Obviously, if I was doing it manually, I would be doing more work than what I'm doing, but it's still like not, I don't know, it's good. I feel like I just flashed up in there, 2 things happening at once. It's good. And so like this morning I cross-posted, I took something that's been sitting on Etsy for 492 years and I put it up on eBay and Depop. I got an offer within like an hour, a little bit low, but it's been on Etsy for 492 years. So I countered, he countered back, I accepted it. That'll be shipped out today as well. So yay. It's good. It's going to be good, but it's a very long process because you have to basically cross-list each one. You can't just like click cross-list these 75 things and it's all done. You have to go in and fill everything out. So, but it's good. And it's definitely like, if I'm having a hard time listing one day, doing stuff from scratch, you just do some cross-posting. Like Etsy believes it's a new listing, even though it's been in your house in a storage tote for 3 years. Etsy doesn't think that. Etsy thinks, hey, look, new stuff. Depop, eBay, same thing. So it works out well for that. Anyway, let's talk about this slip. This is a Vanity Fair slip. So cute. I also wanted to keep this because I want to keep everything. But I didn't really like the way it fit on me. It was a little too loose in the chest. So I am selling it. I put it up on Whatnot for $30. My friend Stephanie was like, do not put it on Whatnot. Put it up on Etsy for like $60, which is kind of what I was going to do. But I was like, you know what, let me put it up. There are very similar ones that are selling online, different print, but the Vanity Fair silhouette and also like Flower Powery, just not that particular print, that are anywhere between like 30 and 60. So, you know, I felt like 30 on Whatnot was a really fair price. It was high enough that I was not sad to sell it, but low enough that it's still acceptable for Whatnot. This set I love. So you may have seen me wear this shirt in a recent video of some sort because I did. I can't get this. Hold on. I need to get my life together here. I found this shirt probably at the beginning of the summer and I loved it. I liked the way it fit. It was really comfortable and I kept it. And then like last week, I found this skirt. So I decided that I needed to sell them together because I wasn't going to wear the skirt. The skirt's too small for me, number one. And I don't know why. Like, I love the shirt, but for some reason, oh, bless you, sir. Wearing both of them together was like not my thing. So I decided to keep the pieces together and sell them. I sold the set, I don't remember, let's see, 40? For $40. So that was nice. So honestly, this particular buyer, she bought the set and the Vanity Fair slip, and those were the first 2 things that sold. And considering how some of my recent shows have gone, once I had those 2 items sold for, you know, that totaled $70, I was already like, okay, if that's all that sells during this show, I think I'll be okay. Like, I'll be, you know, it would at least have been sort of worth doing. So I was happy that I sold more, obviously. And I'm going to keep doing the evening show. I do think it's really important, especially in these beginning times, for me to have things preloaded. What I'm trying to do now is, my priority is still my Thursday morning show because it's been my most consistent. So So I'm trying to have that preloaded up in advance as much as possible. My evening show, I don't really preload because it kind of depends on what sold in the morning. Most of my evening show is just the stuff that didn't sell in the morning pushed forward. But because I'm trying to also backfill, I'm trying to go in and add in at least some of the items for the evening show so that there's like 10, 15 items in that. And then once the morning show ends, I'll just, push everything over to the evening show. We'll see how it goes. But what that means is that I'm also still on this hamster wheel of more and more inventory coming in. The stuff is still moving, so I'm kind of okay. So I'm trying to, anyway, that was everything. I need to go print my shipping labels now, but I hope that this was informative or at least entertaining, and I appreciate you watching. I pulled this off and I didn't mean to do that yet because my cats want to eat these stupid things all the time. All the time. All the time. It's like y'all are going to twist your intestines up into a little knot. And so anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.